what's up everyone? Malakith here and welcome to Hearts of Iron 4. Now, this is a playthrough as Germany. It is a co-op with Mr. Jackie Fish. We are both playing as Germany. So I'm going to unmute him now and we will work out what the hell we're going to do. We have minimal experience, so don't expect this to at all go well. And but that's half the fun.
Should we just do it jointly?
Sorry, I was just doing my crazy intro.
Oh, no problem, sorry. Do you want to split up who just does the clicking for the research and stuff? So that we're not both just clicking stuff, or
we can just pause it whenever something like that comes in and have a look through things if you want, because they're quite complex trees, and I think people might like the decision making.
Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, that's just talking about it, that's cool.
Okay, so we've got a lot of stuff to do at the start before we unpause. Should we start with, what do you reckon? National focus?
Yeah, sure.
So it's a giant tree. We're not going to do naval rearmament just yet. That's for when we want to deal with Britain, I guess.
Yeah, we don't need to do that. I mean, but it's kind of nice to go down that tree because I think one of them gives you a bunch more dockyards. Yeah, they both give you...
Second one definitely does. So does the
first
U-boat.
one does as well. So it's kind of nice because you can start pumping out ships early, but, you don't have to do it.
Yeah.
Obviously, we kind of want to go down the, the West Wall and the industry effort too, because it gives us 12 more civilian factories just from getting them too. So in 140 days, we get 12 more civilian factories. That's quite decent.
Yeah. Do you want to do that first and then come to Rhineland?
Yeah. So we'll get the better infrastructure and then go Rhineland and then go West Wall and just go down that. Because we also get some nice fort levels. I mean, it's only fort level 3. I think, but it also improves the construction speed and stuff, so
yeah,
that's decent.
Excellent. Right, Reichsautobahn, start.
Huzzah! So our remilitarization of Germany has begun.
Yeah, so research slots. We probably want one doing our doctrine for infantry, don't we?
Yeah.
Because that gets you some very nice bonuses.
Yeah, organization, which is always good. I was reading up, and apparently, just whenever you can do military doctrine.
If we always have that top slot doing those doctrines, that's probably a good.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
I guess we also want support weapons as well, because we're still on 1918 support weapons. So.
Oh, those ancient machine guns.
Yeah, basically, we just got some World War I guns.
Yeah, right. Slot 3. What is it? We're in 36. The only other things in here we could do are paratroopers and marines, which aren't that interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we want to get that research one as well, which is really good. The one in engineering.
Okay, so electronic mechanical engineering minus 2% research time.
Yeah, which is obviously always good. And then I guess one of the final ones, we either want the construction speed one, or the proficiency one we don't really need right away, right? Because they're already working up to the cap already. So I guess the construction one.
Yep, because then we can get more factories and stuff done.
Exactly. So that's good. And then we can obviously always get the oil plants and stuff in a little bit.
I think we've already got the first tier of oil plant if we did want to build them.
Yeah, we do. I mean, that's something we could do straight away. Is just straight up getting the oil starting in our industry. Because you said you thought it was going to be a big issue for us, so we could technically just straight away start working on it.
I mean, if you look in the trade screen, we produce 4, we need 13, and looking at the map, there's not a lot of it around in Europe. There's 2 in Austria, 4 in Poland, 1 in Hungary, and then 70 in Romania.
Jesus, Romania have so much, wow.
Yeah, that's why I'm tempted to try and whack them on the head and keep it.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely can.
I mean, you can also see why they went for the Balkans in the real war. There's 126 over there at Baku.
Jeez, that's pretty crazy.
That's the oil fields for you.
Yeah, definitely.
But nowhere has rubber. We would have to trade civilian factories for rubber.
I mean, who's even doing it? I mean, there's no one really that great providing us rubber either, because I guess Brazil...
But then that's going to get trade interdicted quite horribly.
The Netherlands as well, but obviously, we can just leave the Netherlands alone and go through Belgium.
Thing is, they'll join the Allies, I think.
Yeah, I mean, we can try and stop that from happening. We can at least maybe try with some influence, try and get them on side.
Let's have a look.
We can start a coup as well, and we could try and make them fascist.
So they are 4% fascist at the moment, with
So
93%
that's
democratic.
the same as America, right? And people have been doing that. So we could, technically make the Netherlands fascist and then get them on side.
Yeah, you want to try that?
Yeah, go for it.
Right, boost party popularity, fascist, gun.
Nice. So that's going to be so funny. Because, we might not even have to...
I would still say if we build a couple of synthetic refineries, because they get you 5 oil and 2 rubber each.
Oh, yeah, for sure then. Definitely.
Where do we want
start
them?
whacking on that.
We put them in the bit that's between Czechoslovakia and Poland? Because that's quite protected from any Allied bombing runs.
Yeah, go for it. Because, we're going to be pushing up our border against Russia as well pretty quickly. When we obviously take out Poland. So, yeah, start working on them. And then I guess we can build some... oh my god, the construction cost for civilian factories is a lot.
Yes.
Wow, I did not see that. I guess we can build a few early on.
That's why I'm reluctant to trade them away for resources, sort of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Thuringen, it's the centre place. It's quite... Because, again, these do the repairs, so the longer they live, the better they'll fix everything else that's getting bombed.
Yeah, so, I guess maybe build just a couple. Like, maybe 2 there and 1 in Ostermark.
Where's Ostermark?
Would be
there?
good.
Yep.
Yeah, that would be good for now. And then we can obviously always... do that, because we'll be getting quite a few factories back when we've built our synthetic refineries, because obviously we'll be trading away some, and then when these are built we won't need the resources, so we can kind of take them back.
Yep.
So that'll be good. Obviously when we get more tech as well,
and as we move more to a war economy, we'll be having less consumer goods and things like that.
Yeah, so I think that's a good plan. A good plan indeed.
So let's have a look. Dockyards, what do we want to do with our navy?
I guess we just build up just submarines, because we want to obviously just wreck their trade in London, because I don't think we'll really be able to compete on battleships at the moment.
No. And
so
we'll leave these destroyers and heavy cruiser on here because they're almost complete, but yeah.
But we can also just build some more as well. Like, we can just stick up the counter to 2 or 3 destroyer classes and maybe 8 destroyer 2s.
Well, do we drop the destroyer down to 1 because there's 1 nearly complete, and then put the rest of them in submarines just as a trade interdiction initially, try and strangle out Britain?
Yeah, we definitely can. But do you think it would be better to build destroyer classes and heavy cruisers early on, and then get the submarines a little bit later because they're a bit easier to build?
Yeah, but what are you going to do quicker with the destroyers? That's the thing. They're just going to sit there doing nothing until we can challenge the Royal Navy, whereas the subs can go out quite happily.
Yeah, that's very true. But then again, the subs are going to be sitting there for 4 years anyway, until we declare war. So, I guess it's kind of a bit both. But yeah, I definitely see your point. I feel like getting submarines early is good. So we can definitely whip that up. Stick that down to 2 and then that up to 10.
Yeah, sure.
Like that.
We can always play it around later. So it's a shame we don't have the oil, but as long as we leave it at the bottom priority-wise, it should be fine.
Yeah, we'll hopefully get the oil as well when we trade with Romania. Oil friends.
Do we want tactical bombers at the moment, or should we prioritize that factory on something else?
Yeah, I feel like we just don't need bombers, because we were talking before we started this recording, and we were saying how we're probably just not going to try and bomb London or anything like that. We're just going to focus on defending our own stuff with fighters. So
we probably want close air support for our breakthroughs and things, but...
Yeah, so close air support and fighters, I think our main focus should be on.
Okay, so if we just drop them off the production line, do you reckon?
The
HE-111s? Or just leave them at 1 to replenish?
Yeah, again, it's what's 1 factory,
okay.
It's not really too much. But yeah, I feel like definitely starting a new production line on infantry equipment. Should I do that?
Okay, so let's push this one up to max, so that leaves us 15 factories.
Yeah, I feel like just having one started on, I just did it without
if you shift click it all to the top.
Yeah, I've done that. So and then just stick it down like that. But I feel like getting it started early, because we're gonna need it, and getting its proficiency cap up is really good.
Should we push it to 5 factories? Because we're going to be recruiting huge amounts of men.
Oh yeah. So yeah, stick that up to 5, and then we have 10 more factories.
Support to 5.
So I guess stick some into support and some into towed artillery. Because we're not filling the right. We don't have enough oil at the moment to get motorized working, so we can.
And we haven't got any rubber, so there's no point bumping the fighters up.
Yeah, we don't. I mean, we kind of need quite a few light tanks at the moment, but we can just focus that when our new factories are built.
Yeah.
And obviously, we said as well we're going to be going for like medium tanks mainly anyway, towards closer to the war. We're just going to get Panzer IIIs because we can kind of get them early.
Right, we've got 3 factories
the
left.
National decisions.
What do we want? We
just
just
3 factories left. I mean, I guess stick them in light tanks just so, because we're going to have some light tanks, right, in our Panzer divisions, or are we not going to?
Okay, that means we got. The problem is.
Oh, not enough resource.
Yeah, 3 factories gets to the point where we're using all of our oil.
Are we just going to straight up import the oil to fill it, though, or not? Because if we're just going to straight up import it, then.
When do those constructions finish? There's a date on them. April 36. It's only a few months.
Do you think that's going to be enough to fill all our oil requirements, though?
It'll be... how much did they produce? 2 seconds. They produced 5.
That's going to be 10.
Yeah. And 4 rubber. What do we need? What's our rubber deficit? We need 5. So we need 1 more.
Yeah, but I mean, like, for now, we can just use the Netherlands to give us rubber.
Yeah, okay.
And obviously, again, we're trying to make them into a fascist state as well. So, like, we can kind of just try and get them on side, I guess, for now.
Let's see. We could put 1 more in towed artillery before we run out of tungsten.
Okay, yeah, do that then.
And then just the last one is support equipment, because if we're going to build a load of infantry units.
Especially if we increase our division sizes as well to like have like 9,000 or even 12,000 men in, we're going to need a lot of this. Because I feel like that's something good to do as well, closer to war, is just make our divisions a lot bigger. So that... Because, I mean, or at least I will probably do that, because on my front, it's not really very long, so I can kind of have bigger divisions in smaller areas. Yep. Whereas for you, I guess you have a huge... I mean, oh yeah, I guess we didn't say that as well. Like, on theatres of war, I'm going to be focusing on the Western Front, and you're going to be focusing on the Eastern Front.
Yep.
Right, so we're going to kind of split that up, which should hopefully be really interesting.
I've told all the infantry to move to Erfurt, and then we'll split them and do the armies.
Yep, that seems good. Just kind of split up. I mean, like, you're more than welcome to take all the panzers with you as well right now.
Okay, so basic division training. We probably just want regular infantry divisions.
Yeah, I mean, we said with this as well, we were just going to do our own. Like, so yeah, you have the top one and I have the bottom one, and then we just build, right?
Yep. So I will set mine to build over there somewhere.
Yeah, and I'll set mine to like go over to Frankfurt or something. Yeah, seems like a good plan.
Cool. We probably want them reasonably just producing infinite quantities of them.
Yeah, we definitely need it. I mean, we have 1.2 million manpower as well, so...
And we're on the lowest conscription thing, I think.
Yeah, we are indeed. Yeah, and obviously if we get to scraping the bottom of the barrel, that'll just boost it up hugely.
Yeah,
and that's 600 influence points. Wow.
It's you step up through them. That's why.
Yeah.
So we're missing 15 oil and 5 rubber based on our current design decisions. So that would be 3 factories. So that would impact our production. We don't really need the rubber yet. If we grab the oil.
Okay, cool. So and we're getting back from Romania.
Yep, okay. So if you do, you set that up.
Okay, we'll do.
What else did we want?
We got our infantry done, production's done. Is that everything? Have we started?
It was just whether we wanted any diplomacy stuff. So we've already sorted out the Netherlands. Oh, Spain was the other one we wanted to support, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, definitely. So go support the fascists in Spain. I mean, it might be... Do you think it would be worth it as well to start improving influence when we have enough influence, political power, to start improving relations with the Netherlands as well? And getting them on board, or do you think it's just not worth it? Like once they're fascist, it's
1.5 a day. We can't improve relations yet because we don't have enough.
Obviously, it costs 0.4, so then we'd only be getting 1 political power.
Yeah, I'm tempted to leave that for now.
Yeah, I mean, it's not something necessary right away.
Okay.
Yeah, also I'm gonna move the navy as well over, just so it's all together in.
Yeah, if you want to deal with the navy, that's fine. I'm not so worried about the navy.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you're not really going to have to do it anyway because you're going to be fighting, you know, on the...
Mine's pretty much a land
border.
war.
Yeah, exactly. So you just need lots and lots of winter clothing. Don't forget it this time. Like they did in real life.
Right. What speed do we want? 2 or 3?
I guess 3 for now because we're not
3.
really doing too much. We're just kind of waiting for research and stuff to be done.
Okay, if I hit unpause, can you see if you can then pause it? Because then if either of us run into something and we need to pause, we know we can, as opposed to finding out after the panic started.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you go.
Okay. Oh, it won't unpause for me. Interesting. There, right. Okay.
Yep, I can pause it.
Excellent.
So yeah, let's go. The preparation for the great German state has begun.
That's the optimistic realization of the what's going
Don't
on
worry,
here.
we've got this. As long as you believe, you know, victory is going to be ours. Yeah, it's really cool as well when you have all the land forts built as well along the Maginot Line. It just looks really cool. Like when we get our ones as well, they're just like built into the hills and stuff. It looks awesome.
There were some interesting questions on the Reddit about if you attack the Maginot Line from the back, do they still get the bonus?
Oh yeah. What was did someone come up with an answer?
It's not released yet, so nobody could tell them.
Oh yeah, that's very true. That's hilarious.
It was like, I could probably work the answer out for you, but that would require effort, and I'm at work.
Like
pass.
I imagine you would, right? Because it'd just be like a province bonus. It
Yeah,
wouldn't be
it's not got a
directional
facing.
bonus.
You don't, when you build them, you don't specify a facing.
Yeah, exactly. So like I assume you would still get the bonus. So if you're like getting if Germany, you're playing France and Germany come through like Belgium or something, you just forward back to a Maginot Line and let them attack you. Surely you can never lose because you've got tier 10 forts which do like minus 150%, I think it is, like attack because it's just level 10s.
Right, you've got the mountains, so you want the mountain division.
Yeah. So should I just take that and just move it over here so it's out of the?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So it's moving. I should probably leave that down to like Switzerland though. Oh no, I can just leave it on the Maginot Line. I'll get a nice little bonus there.
All right, I've moved the tanks and the 1 SS division we've got.
Yeah, you can take that and go over to Poland with it.
And then if we...
Also, you remember you've got some divisions. You've got 3 infantry divisions and a cavalry division over in Poland. In the part we have in Poland as well. But obviously just leave them there and the ships as well. I'll take the ships as well, or do you think we'll need some
you can take the ships, that's fine.
Okay, cool. Yeah, there's quite a few destroyers and battleships, so they'll be a nice addition.
Right. Let's name this theatre.
Okay, cool. Have you taken all your divisions?
Yep.
Alright, cool.
Right, who do we want as the infantry commander? It's going to have all of the stuff, so...
How do I add another theatre again? I've forgotten.
You... Yes. Hang on. Let me try and remember.
Because like I swear it was just like a button to like add. Because I see yours obviously.
Okay, you add them to a general at the bottom, and then the new theatre thing pops up under the theatre.
Okay, cool. So I do that and then that. Yeah, there we go.
Right.
Nice.
Let's put these guys in with... Do you mind if I take Rommel?
Yeah, go for it.
I mean, when you go to Africa, I'll let you have him for historical purposes.
For historical purposes, yeah.
Right. Field marshals, we've got von Rundstedt and von Kluge. Entrenchment is defensive doctrine. You're more likely to be on the defensive, so if you take Rundstedt...
Yeah. Okay, cool.
I mean, like, if you don't feel like attacking, you'll be sat on your side of the Maginot Line, so...
Well, I mean, he can just command the troops on the Maginot Line, so, like, I can just have another commander ready to go through Belgium with, like, a better, like, blitzkrieg type style plan.
Just setting up Polish plans early, you know. Be prepared.
That's the plan. When your troops are on the line and you set up a plan, you get the plan organization, right? Which gives you a huge bonus. So you definitely want to implement the plans. And obviously, once they're there, we just get them to exercise, right? And
Yep.
that should start getting us some early points in experience, so we can hopefully improve our stuff.
Just drawing a separate front line for my panzers. Have them try and do a breakthrough in the south where it's nice and reasonably flat. And they've got some space without a river.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Poland isn't going to be a problem. So once we built all our
it's just trying to get it
just
quick.
Steamroll it.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
You want it fast.
Yeah, the quicker possible. But like obviously, again, like it might just be slow because we're having to go through all the like annexing Czechoslovakia and all that as well. So the actual decision to go to war with like the Danzig part might actually be a little bit
way off,
away than we'd like.
I mean, they're regular troops at the moment, but yeah, we can exercise. I'm concerned about exercising the panzers just because we might not be able to replace their equipment that they use up.
Oh yeah, that's a very good point. Yeah, so just don't bother exercising them, but the infantry is fine, right? We can exercise them. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
that's actually a really good idea. Something I didn't think about when I was playing Germany off camera for a little bit was the panzer stuff. That's a very good point.
The other thing we probably want is a little horde of volunteers to send to Spain to make sure they win.
Yeah, we can definitely do that.
There's going to be a cap on how many we can send. I don't know what it is, but
can we look now or just do it to like the normal Spain faction?
Would it be send volunteers?
Oh, we can't do that yet.
No,
they must
it
be
doesn't
at war.
tell you the cap either, which is the annoying bit.
I mean, I guess we can just look. Like, that's fine.
How are we doing construction-wise? 1st of May, it reckons we will finish the oil refinery because we lost a single
the factory
to something.
That's fine. Like, because we're getting the oil. But hopefully we can obviously reduce that when...
we have
to give up 2 factories to get the oil from Romania.
What's Hungary's political leanings? I never did check. They're kind of fascist. It's a shame because I want their oil.
Yeah, I mean we can definitely just justify a war on them, right? At some point as well.
Like, I was looking at Hungary. Ignore me. No, Romania is non-aligned.
Yeah, so we can definitely get them. Didn't they join the Axis in real life, or am I just butchering history?
I'm not sure. I'm sure Hungary did. I don't know about the Romanians. Possibly they were forced in.
Yeah, maybe. I can't remember. I just remember in my Hearts of Iron 3 Let's Plays, they normally join the Axis. So that's where I'm getting my history from, video games.
I'm sure it reaches a point in time where there's this giant neighbour and you're like, well, we could probably join you rather than be crushed horribly.
Yeah, you just have to throw your lot in. Don't really have a choice.
Oh, there we go. Hungary was forced and Romania joined, according to someone in chat.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I was sure one of them joined voluntarily and one was forced, but I could never remember which way around it was.
But I mean, like the one which joined voluntarily probably wasn't, completely on their own will as well.
Oh yeah, it was situational.
Yeah, like, do I join this huge power which is wrecking everyone in Europe, or do I get wrecked in Europe?
Do I feel like being a doorstop? That's the other thing we're going to want is I've got tactical bombers and close air support there. Fighters up there.
Oh, that's nice. We have a general which gives plus 20% submarine attacks.
Cool. He's going in the subs then?
Yeah, definitely. Like, I've just kind of got them all together at the moment, but I'll split them up in a...
He better be called
closer to
Walter von Wolfpack.
He is Koldunzitz.
So you've got fighters and tactical bombers by the Alpines.
Yeah, I have like 3 or 4 fighter places, air bases, with our biplanes.
Stylish biplanes. Have you not played War Thunder? They wreck everything just because everything else overshoots.
Yep, I have indeed. The horrors.
Frederick in chat says he reckons it's Donitz. I haven't looked, so...
Yeah, that's probably right.
Let me have a look. Ooh. First national focus.
Nice, and I guess now we remilitarize the Rhine.
Yeah, go for it. That lets you push right up, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it allows us to start going down the industry focus for the rest of the industry efforts and industry efforts 2, which obviously give us like 12.
I was
12.
I was looking for an admiral in the military army generals.
Derp.
Yeah, Carl
He's
Donitz.
right at the bottom of the admirals. Level 5 as well. He's a beast. Everyone else is level 4. Also, look at the difference as well. I swear a new commander for the infantry is like 150, whereas the new commander for
the Navy.
For Navy is 30. It's pretty ridiculous. Yeah, 135 for infantry.
Thing is, they force you to only patrol sort of 3 areas, so you're kind of forced to split your stuff up a lot more in the navies.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. So you need more.
Whereas in the army, you can just go field marshal, deal with everything.
Yeah, I guess it's true.
Someone's asking if we're going historical, why are we not planning to attack France? I believe you are planning to attack France.
I am indeed. I haven't done any plans yet because it's just you don't really need to do it straight away.
That was something you said there might have been a focus tree thing for getting Holland and Belgium in the war.
I think so, somewhere. Or maybe I made that up.
Seeing it at the moment. But it just means as soon as we get the war with... Well, we need to synchronize the war with Poland with a war declaration on Belgium.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, let's see how Holland's doing. Oops, it's still paused.
Oh yes, maybe I mixed them up with befriend Norway and befriend Sweden at the bottom of the tree.
Right.
Yeah, maybe I did. I mean, I could have sworn there was, but I guess not. There's also an ally with Spain as well down the bottom, but I think you need to have the right faction win.
Someone said there's bottom right. Oh, befriend the Netherlands down there below Denmark.
Oh yeah, there we go. So I guess we choose to befriend Denmark as well. We actually have to go down the.
We'd have to do Plan Z.
Yeah.
Or,
which does give us some pretty good
there it is.
submarine classes.
I see one. If you go the Danzig War, there's the round Maginot that gets you the war goal on Belgium, Netherlands, and Luxembourg.
Whereabouts is that?
Straight down the reassert eastern claims under Anschluss, down Danzig and War, then down again and again. War with France.
Oh, okay, yeah. I see around the Maginot.
Operation Westenberg is Denmark and Norway war goals.
Which we probably want to avoid because we want to befriend the Netherlands, so we need to go down the befriend Denmark tree.
Yeah,
right?
we're pigeonholing ourselves a bit there, I think. We need both of them. This is... let me look at that again.
I mean, like, not having Norway and Denmark's not...
Oh, yeah, we can go down the war with France one, and then into around the Maginot. That's what I was concerned about, is that we'd miss out on the Maginot one because we didn't do Westenberg.
No, we definitely need to get around the Maginot Line.
Alright, our topmost airfield just has naval bombers in, so we might as well just leave it up there.
Okay, cool. Construction's almost complete on our first oil refinery, which is good.
People in chat are promising the Danes will cooperate.
Is that like, we will cooperate, winky face? Not very trustworthy.
How's our production doing? Oh, we've got the resources done for them, which is just the training. I'm wondering if we should add some more lines to each other, to both. You know, we've done the production.
Yeah, it's just training. Yeah, we're going to stick some more on. I mean, by the looks of it, it looks like it like kind of sticks in reserve as well. It builds up a reserve bit, because I clicked one and I instantly got half a bar full on supplies. If you look at number 33.
If you go in the logistics, it keeps sticking it in the warehouse.
Okay, do the warehouses have a cap?
Nope, don't believe so.
So you can just have 1 million in reserve.
Yep.
So I
and
guess it's
when-
not the end of the world. It doesn't really matter, right?
No. It's the thing that holds you up is that you want them trained to trained level as opposed to being green.
Oh yeah, I guess having them training as soon as possible is probably pretty important as well. Because that obviously the quicker that goes up, so yeah, I'll get a few more divisions as well.
Right, we've just done our research. Did we want to get the next research one, which is mechanical computing? Because it's still a 36
Whereabouts
tech.
is that? Oh yeah. Research time, and that's research speed minus 5%, which is pretty big. Even in the long term.
Yeah, going
goal
for
of things.
early thing, long-term gain. Right, modifying our
Exactly.
government. We can put our first political person in.
Yeah, so I guess we want to get the silent workhouse dude. Plus
Uh,
15% political power gain.
Rudolf Hess or Martin Bormann? I recognise the name Hess. I don't recognise Bormann. Shows my lack of knowledge in history.
Apparently, yeah, if you look at him, there was actually I guess a modifier whether he can do it or not. And it was like if he hasn't taken up his historic fight or something, it went away when you put him in power.
Oh, sorry.
But like, yeah, it was just like some. So I guess you can't get him if he's done something historical, which is kind of interesting. But the other dude didn't have it at all.
Okay.
So I guess that guy kind of has a decision to make himself about something.